Cakes wins for Kansas. Brought to you by DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers.
Welcome back. Homelessness can be found everywhere, even in a smaller community like Newton.
In tonight's Wins for Kansas, Cakes David Scott tells us people there are getting help thanks to a woman who kept trying until she was no longer told no.
What today is known as New Jerusalem Missions began in 1994 in Wichita as an AIDS hospice. It also had a different name that reflected the frustration founder Penny Dugan felt after trying to open it elsewhere.
She called it someplace else because everybody was like, it sounds like a great thing you're doing. We just need you to do it someplace else. So
now, nearly 30 years later, New Jerusalem, now located in Newton, has become a haven for those with nowhere else to turn.
Men come off the streets from out of homelessness, prison, jail, out of treatment centers, and they come in just to a loving environment where they pay a little bit of rent. That covers everything.
Its Loaves and Fishes Cafe serves nearly 1,000 meals every month. But New Jerusalem provides more than just food and shelter.
So we have like a clothing closet where people can come in and shop for whatever they need. We have household items and couches, all kind of furniture what people need when they start over.
Until now, New Jerusalem has operated an overnight emergency shelter just during the colder months. But Marvin Rice says that's about to change.
Right now, we're seeing that the need is so great that we're going to probably have to do like a true emergency shelter year round because the need is so great, even in small Newton.
Rice says New Jerusalem has become very popular because it doesn't have the restrictions other places do.
And we really operate in grace, and so we know that with addiction that it's a disease and people are going to mess up and people are going to slip up. And so we're not going to be like one and done and you're out and it's over. We're going to try to work with you and try to connect you with resources and things. Even if they've been living with us for 12 months or something, they had a fall. Like, what can we do to build you back up?
On behalf of DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's Wins for Kansas recipient, New Jerusalem Missions. Thank you so much for what you're doing to help those with housing and food in these difficult times. And we're excited to present you with a check for $500.
Yep, on the behalf of our team at New Jerusalem Missions, we want to thank you. We're going to be able to use this money to house people and give people groceries.
Awesome.
Thank you.
David Scott, Cake News on your side.
And here's where you can really help New Jerusalem Missions. Its annual fundraiser, Barbecue for Bricks, is coming up next Saturday, May 6th. It will be from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at New Jerusalem, which is located at 209 East Broadway in Newton. All you got to do is eat up. And to nominate a nonprofit group or charity for Wins for Kansas, you just go to cake.com and click on the Features tab.